The NetApp HCI pre-deployment validation objective helps you run pre-installation checks on an existing network or switch and vCenter components. You can run the pre-installation checks for vCenter, Mellanox switches, and Cisco Nexus switches. You can fill in the NetApp HCI pre-validation form manually or load a JSON file using the Import Installation Profile created using Config Builder tool. You should only enter vCenter server information if you are planning on utilizing an existing vCenter server with your NetApp HCI deployment. If you are planning to create a new vCenter server for NetApp HCI, and if you have reserved a fully qualified domain name, then enter information in the vCenter server FQDN field at the end of this form. This is to validate that the domain name is resolvable and that it is not already in use. Both collection and validation are supported on Cisco and Mellanox switches. You could choose the number of devices that you want to add to data collection under switch validation settings, so that you can select some of the switches for your HCI configuration. You should choose the number of compute nodes and the number of storage nodes that you are planning. You can use this option to run basic checks like the port speed and VLAN configuration for storage, and to ensure vMotion network ports are configured appropriately for the storage vMotion ports. You can also use switch validation to check jumbo frame settings and other similar checks. Make sure that the number of ports you enter matches the size of the deployment. For example, you're using 16 compute nodes and 6 cable configuration. You need 16 by 16 ports, which are 32 ports. So here, let's enter 16 in the number of compute nodes and in the number of storage nodes. You have an option to choose between 2 cable configuration or a 6 cable configuration. The 2 cable configuration is a shared network where all the traffic passes through the same switch. You have a 6 cable configuration, which gives you the option to separate the management network storage and vMotion networks. Under Storage Node Network, you can enter the management network ports and storage network ports used specifically for the storage node network. When you're done, scroll to the bottom and click Save and Evaluate. Now, let's add the password to encrypt the device credentials that are saved with the job for running the jobs later. To encrypt credentials, click Create Password. Now provide a project name that you can reference later. You can also schedule this validation to check multiple times. You can see the schedule options here. Click Save if you want to save any information. Then click Save and Evaluate. This starts the collection process, and you can see the progress as the collection runs along with a real-time log of collection commands. You can also see the job progress on the Job Monitor screen. Under Actions column, click Icons to rerun, upload data to auto support, and to delete the job. You can also click Data View for gaining more insights about the job. Results shows a general health report of your environment. System Summary provides information about the devices that were added for collection with the vCenter server, Cisco switches, model, operating system, or firmware version. Health Summary widget shows the high impact issues, medium impact issues, and checks that have passed. You can select a section of the bar chart to see more details about those specific checks, or a description of the problems, along with recommendations on resolving any issues that might interfere with a successful deployment. You can resolve these issues yourself or request help from NetApp Professional Services. Click Export to export the collection report as PDF or as Excel format. The report output includes the switch configuration information for your deployment, which NetApp Professional Services uses to verify your network settings. Send the exported report file to your NetApp Professional Services representative. This concludes our video for today. Thank you.